Intense courtroom scene. Immediate action. She stood trembling before the entire courtroom. The judge banged his gavel and shouted, "Speak up, young lady." But when she whispered 5 simple words, the whole courtroom froze. Even the prosecutor dropped his pen, because in that moment, they realized exactly who she was. It started in a dusty law office in a small Texas town. Clara, a soft-spoken paralegal in thrift store shoes, was often overlooked by the lawyers she worked for. She was smart, very smart, but she barely spoke above a whisper. Her co-workers called her the mouse. Co-worker, laughing. "Hey Clara, got lost in your own files again? Try speaking up next time." They laughed. She smiled softly. But deep down, she remembered every insult. The case no one wanted. One afternoon, a poor woman walked in, desperate. Her husband had stolen her house and blamed her for fraud. Every lawyer turned her away. Senior partner, "She can't pay, not our problem." Clara watched silently from the corner, then walked outside, caught up with the woman, and whispered, Clara quietly, "I believe you, I'll help." The woman looked at her with wide eyes. "But you're just a paralegal." Clara smiled gently. Not for long. Clara spent the next 6 months studying case law until 2 a.m. every night. No one knew that she'd secretly been accepted into an accelerated online law program. She passed the bar in secret. She waited for the right moment. It would come sooner than she thought. The case went to trial. But Clara didn't tell anyone she was now a licensed attorney. She filed her appearance last minute. When she stood up and introduced herself to the court, the opposing lawyer, a flashy, arrogant man in a $5,000 suit, burst into laughter. Prosecutor, mocking. "You're representing the plaintiff? What is this, amateur hour?" Judge, firmly. "Ma'am, you'll need to speak up in this courtroom." Clara tried, but her voice cracked. The room snickered. Judge, sternly, "You need to speak up." And then, she took a step forward. Calm, steady, she leaned forward and whispered 5 chilling words. Clara, clear whisper. "Your Honor, check Exhibit 9. Silence. The judge looked confused, but flipped to Exhibit 9. His eyes widened. The document? A forged property transfer with the opposing lawyer's name as a hidden signatory. Gasps rippled across the courtroom. Prosecutor. What is this? That's not." Clara, "It's a felony." Suddenly, no one had trouble hearing her. Clara presented a chain of evidence so precise, so devastating, that even seasoned lawyers in the gallery started taking notes. She walked the court through financial records, subpoenaed text messages, and a shell company owned by the husband. Her soft voice carried each fact like a blade. The opposing counsel turned pale. Even the judge looked rattled. Judge, respectfully, "Ms. Hart, where did you study law?" She looked up, finally standing tall. "Clara, I didn't go to Harvard, Your Honor. Just studied truth." Verdict and victory. The judge didn't even leave the bench. Judge, this court rules in favor of the plaintiff. Immediate possession of the property is restored, and I am referring this to the State Bar for criminal investigation. The courtroom erupted. The woman Clara had helped burst into tears. Even the opposing lawyer walked out without a word. Word spread fast. Law firms across the state wanted her. Reporters begged for interviews, but Clara refused them all. She didn't want fame. She just wanted justice. And in that small courthouse, they still talk about that day. When a quiet woman whispered the truth and silenced a courtroom full of bullies.